is some things that really stood out to me the past couple days. So I was reading some stuff, and I don't know if you're on my customer page, but I like talked about my why. And so, and I really, cause I'm reading this book, and it's having, I mean, I love it cause it's breaking it down for you, like step by step, which is super great. So it's allowing me to like not be completely overwhelmed with like, oh, do this, 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 and this, you know, like it's allowing me to like break it down. So I'm really trying to be intentional with like breaking that down. But here is some things that I want to encourage you with. So first of all, I was jamming out to the radio. I was having church in my car on Sunday as I was driving to Cassie's party, and the Lord was just like so good. And you know that song Hills and Valleys? Like, oh my goodness, like I love that. Like I wish I would have that on my phone. I just need to download it because it is like so good. Like I just wanted to repeat it over and over and over and over again. The book is called Business Boutique. This is a book I talked about like a while ago, like when I was in Cabo, and you know, that's like almost 2 months ago, and I still haven't gotten it done. Like I'm like on chapter 5 because life is just crazy. So what up, Rachel? Yeah. So anyways, so that song, like I'm like, oh my gosh. Well then, like after I was like totally worshiping and having a great come to Jesus moment, like it was so good. But like it's so true with this business. Like this business is like there's hills and there are valleys, and like there are mountaintop experiences, and there are like depths of the ocean valleys with life, but then also with this business. And yeah, and so it was just like this perspective that like that's my heart's desire, is to always, like, no matter where I'm at on that journey, like that God is always on the forefront. Like it is always, like I'm always acknowledging him. And so so yeah, and so then what was crazy fun was that the girl that was talking, like that was like the radio host person, she said this quote, and it made me chuckle because like, of course, like it has to like do with business too. And that's not even what it was about. Like, I mean, maybe it was, but I took it like, oh, business. Okay. My lip sense, my Synogens business. She says, okay, so success, she describes success to be equivalent to ketchup. Okay, like ketchup. Who likes ketchup? I really don't. Like, maybe just a little bit on my hamburger and a little bit on my hot dog. But that's about it. Like, my kids are eating ketchup with their pork chops tonight. And I'm like, blah. Okay. But she said that success is like ketchup. Or no, not success. Failure. Failure is like ketchup. Hello. I'm totally botching this. Failure is like ketchup, okay? It gives success. Oh gosh, I'm botching this. I wrote it down because I knew I would like to. So failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. So failure is like ketchup. It is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Hello. Like, I'm like, can I get another different condiment in there? Because I'm like, ugh. But it's true. Like, it gives success its flavor. Like, all your failure that you may be experiencing, all those lows of lows that you may be experiencing, when you have a high, like when you have a girl, like I know that Amy, she had a great conversation today with some girls, like at the salon. Like, she has been dealing with like people like undercutting like the prices like left and right where she's living, and is having a hard time. And she goes into the salon today, and like 3 of the ladies at the salon were super excited about the products. Like talk about lows and then highs, okay? And so I just want to encourage you that like we're going to have those, you know, but know that when you're experiencing those lows, first of all, no matter whether it's life or with this business, like you have a Heavenly Father that is with you in those lows, and he sees your heartache, he sees your pain, he sees your frustration, he sees your disappointment, he sees like maybe even the anger and the resentment and whatever emotion you're feeling that's like not a good emotion, okay? Like he sees that, you know, but I also like, I encourage you that like he's walking with you as you work your way up. And when you have one of those mountaintop experiences, like he sees that too, and he is rejoicing with you, and he is celebrating with you. And like in those moments, we got to understand that like in both those moments, we need to see him and we need to acknowledge him and know that like it's all working out for his good and for his glory, and it is good. Like I know my girl Alita is on the struggle bus because she is working her business like it's nobody's business. And she's not getting, like, she's not where she wants to be right now, okay? And my heart is breaking for her because I get that. Like, I see myself in that because I'm like, I am not where I want to be. Like, I see where other people are, and I am not there yet. And I am struggling. Why is it not happening fast enough? Like, I'm working my business. I'm doing this. I'm doing that, you know, but yet, like, I have to trust that it's all going to happen in God's timing. Like, it's all going to work out in the way that it needs to work out and what's going to be most crucial and beneficial for each of us where we're at in our journey in this business. I need a pencil eraser to keep up with you. Say the phrase one more time. All right, ready, Stephanie? Failure is like ketchup. It is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Got that? One more time. Failure is like ketchup. It is the condiment that gives success its flavor. All right? So I want to encourage you with that. Yes. Okay, girl. Yeah, it's coming, Alita. Right there with Alicia. It is coming. It is so coming. And for those of you girls that are just starting, like, if there's one thing that I could really say about our team is that we know how to work it. Like, we really do. Like, we know how to work hard, and we also know exactly what failure feels like too. Like we have had lows of lows, and I think very few of us can like actually say like, oh yeah, it's been a piece of cake, it's been easy. No, it hasn't. Like, it's been fun and it's been challenging, but it's not been easy. Like, it's simple. The process is simple, but it's not always easy. So, so, Alita, yes, and I feel like I have to make sure I'm the person I need to be to handle success to come. Yep, I'm just being prepared. Exactly, like, and I look at that, like, here's the deal. I look at that from the standpoint of, if I would have had the craziest success, like, the big success right away, I don't think I would have been able to relate to you girls. Like, because I'm like, oh, well, yeah, no, I relate. Like, I get it. I know exactly what you're feeling. I know exactly what you're going through. Like, my mom and my husband and even Erica, like, can really, like, testify to, like, the struggles that I deal with as well, you know? And so know that I am right there with you. So here's the deal. So I want to encourage you, okay? So in this book that I'm reading, Business Boutique, I talked about it like 2 months ago, and like I said, I'm just going, just continue to plug away. There are some things that she had shared that I want to encourage you with, okay? So talking about what we were just talking about, here it is. So I'm just going to read a couple excerpts of the book. So let's be honest. Business can be really hard sometimes. You will face challenges, setbacks, and yes, even failures. Hello, we were just talking about this. You'll get knocked off your feet. You'll get knocked off your feet, feel down and out, and be discouraged to no end. You will want to throw up your hands and walk away. Okay? You're going to have those moments. Can I just ask by a show of hands, has anybody had that moment yet? Anybody? I would love to know. Because I want you to know that you're not alone. So if you've experienced that, feel free to, you know, give a little hand raise or, you know, whatever, give me some love, whatever. Okay, so this is the deal. When you go through that, this is why it is so important to know your why. Okay? And this is why I kind of shared my why with my customers so that they knew where I was coming from. Okay, so yeah, all right, we're there. You guys are, I had to blow my nose. Why are we raising our hands? We're raising our hands because Erica, if we all like felt like we faced challenges and setbacks and failures and we want to just throw in the towel. Okay, all right. Can't stop, won't stop. Do you want me to start singing? No, we don't want to start singing. Okay, so here's the deal. If you know your why, and I challenge you, I did little to no orders May through July. Then in 1 week in August made great sales. That is so awesome, girl. Okay, so here's the deal. Like, I need you to all sit down and figure out your why. Like, break it down. Break it down, because when you face those challenges, when you start going through crap, like, if you don't know your why, then you're going to throw in the towel, okay? But if you know your why, then you're going to be like, all right, like, bring it, okay? Like, this ain't going to stop me. Like Alicia just said, can't stop, won't stop. Get it, get it. Yeah, no, I don't even know. Like, I'm just going to, I'll rap for you. That's what I'll do. What up, Lori? Okay, so here's the deal. World-renowned psychiatrist Viktor Franklin paraphrased a quote from the, I don't even know, and this is what he said. It's like some big words. When you know your why, you can endure anyhow. Your why is what centers you. It will help you stay on track even when things get rough. All right? Like, sometimes you feel like my why is greedy. Okay, and that's a great point, Alita, because sometimes we feel like, oh my gosh, my why is greedy. No, your why is what's going to keep you centered. It's going to keep you focused. It's going to keep you zoned in so that when everything else around you, and I think of like, okay, I'm going to go like to biblical terms again, okay? When Peter gets out in the water, like he is fixed, his eyes are fixed on Jesus. Okay, and he's walking on water. Girls, if our eyes are fixed on Jesus, if our eyes are fixed on our why, we can do crazy, amazing things, okay? So, but the moment that he started focusing on the wind and the waves, that's when he started sinking, okay? And if we're focused, like if we let life and we let this person that says no and we let this person that says this mean thing to us, or we let the fact that nobody commented on any of our products or any of our posts, like, then we're just going to start sinking too. I feel like my internet connection just went really bad. It's like delayed. Are you there? Okay. Maybe I'm just talking too fast and just can't keep up. I don't know. So, but I just encourage you that's the deal. Like, that's why you need to have a why. Because when life happens, you need to be focused and you need to be zoned in so that, like, it isn't going to phase you. Not saying that it's not going to affect you, but it's not going to phase you. It's going to impact you. But then you have a choice to be like, nope, ain't going to happen. Like, go ahead. Waves keep coming at me. Go ahead, wind. Go ahead, person that just said no to me like 5 times. Like, go ahead. Maybe it is Alicia's heart. Maybe, who knows? Okay, so yeah, so there's that. So then it says Cordia Harrington. So this is an example for you. All right. This is an example. Alita and Alicia, y'all need to get together because I think you guys would thoroughly enjoy each other. Like, I just need to have like a big like slumber party. Hello, seminar. That's what we're doing. What am I talking about? So yes. Okay, so here we go. Cordia Harrington, for example, wasn't always a success story. Can I be really honest with you? I don't even know who she is or he is. I don't even know. But her story is pretty cool. Her success was built on a large pile of failures. Who wants that? Well, we all have that, okay? So, her idea to start a bun company, so she created buns, started a bun company, wasn't an overnight success. In fact, she was rejected by McDonald's, not once, not twice, but 31 stinking times. 31! That girl's crazy. Like, isn't there like a word like that describes like somebody, like if you do it once, you're what? And you do it twice, you're this, and you do it 3 times, like you're something. Like, there's a quote like that, right? Okay, so she's crazy. Insane. The definition of insanity, right? Is that what that is? Okay, so 31 times she failed, but 31 times she persisted. Girls, she persisted. She's like, I would have given, like the author was like, I would have given up after 7 or 8 at least, you know? And when I asked her why she didn't give up, she told me, no wasn't an option. Like, so that's why you need to know your why. Like, it can't be an option. No can't be an option. And as sad as it makes me that girls are falling off the bandwagon here, as sad as it makes me that it just isn't working for some people, like it could work. It just isn't the right time, you know? But for those of you that when we've gone through the out-of-stockalypse, the crisis, like no wasn't an option. No was not an option for us to like fail and let it go, okay? The other thing too that I want to encourage you with, okay? So like, so you need to know your why, but then you also need to start thinking about your dreams, okay? Create that dream board. Create that vision board. For those of you, like I think it was just Alicia and Anna and Kelly that were with me, that we did our vision boards and the dream boards. Like for real, like you need to have a dream board, because when your dreams, when you actually verbalize them, that means that like you have to put it into action. And a lot of times, like our dreams, like they get pushed back, like they get like pushed back into the corner. I was just watching a show. I don't even know what show it was. Oh. Yeah, it was one of my vampire shows. But like the spirit like came into like one of the vampires, but like the description that she had was that when this evil spirit was like in her body, like, you know, like in control of her body, she was like, it took every ounce of me to not give in to, because like every part of who she was being pushed and subdued into this dark corner, okay? And I just feel like that's how it could be with our dreams. Like our dreams, like we want things, but like heaven forbid, like even like Alita said, like we get greedy, like we don't want to come across greedy, but girls, like the Lord has given us desires, like to do crazy amazing things. And why not live that life that God has called us to live? Like even Joni, she's like, she wants us to live life and live it in abundance. Like why not? Why can we not have that, you know, whatever that looks like? And so this is my next little excerpt for you, okay? So she said, if I found that my dream is within reach, it's not big enough. So some of us have dreams, like I'll throw this out there to you, okay? These are my dreams for within my business this year, this seminar year, okay? My first dream was to go to Costa Rica, and I knew that it was going to be a long shot, and it kind of still is a long shot, but that's my dream. I didn't really make it a reality until like a couple weeks ago. Like I didn't like really like put it out there, okay? Then my next dream is to be a queen. And the way we projected things is that our team would be really close. Now, obviously, we have not done like what we had projected to do, sales-wise. So that has even gone even more out of reach. But like, it's possible, it's doable, because what it's gonna, I mean, like, it's out of reach, so it's big, okay? But it doesn't mean it's not possible. And it's going to motivate me and drive me to want to continue to like recruit girls and to get them in on this opportunity and to have them see what incredible opportunities are in front of them, you know? So yes, okay, so, but when I get to that terrifying place of impossible, that's when miracles happen, girls. And those crazy, impractical dreams become a reality. Like, for real, like, when you get to that terrifying place of impossible, like it's not possible, but it's like pretty much impossible, that's when miracles happen. That's when the crazy, impractical dreams become a reality. That is when God shows up. Like that is when, like, it's not you then. Like you played a part in it, but it's not you, okay? But I found that in my own life that in order to have those miraculous things happen, I've got to first trust God to like with the dream that he gave me. So you've got to trust that. You've got to know that like he gave that dream to you for a reason. And why not? Why not live below, or why live below that standard? I don't even know. Alita, I want to be a Crown Princess girl. I want you to be crown princess too. So let's make that happen. All right, let's go get it, girl. Okay, so here's my other thing for you. Okay, so Alita just threw out her dream. Anybody else want to throw out their dream? Anybody else? That big, crazy, impossible, impractical dream? I would love to hear it because I want to share something with you. Okay, you ready for this? You need to put it on paper. So Alita just put it on paper, essentially, like online paper. But I want to encourage you with this, okay? Because it's what's going to happen. As soon as you start your own dreams, as soon as you start to own your dreams, in front of